Hello Capricorn, how are you? This is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not date or time specific. I trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time, but it is a general reading, so it can't possibly resonate for every single person. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. We do have some stuff going on in the cosmos though, and sometimes that finds its way into the readings. I'll start with Mars moved into Gemini. I've got a little cheat sheet. That's how much stuff's going on. Mars moved into Gemini. The good shift there is that it's about being able to take action on our ideas. So it's a little bit of a different energy than what we came from, and I hope that it inspires you to sort of get thinking about things you may have put on a back burner, and this would be a good time to bring them into being. We have Mercury is in Virgo, but he's now in the run-up to his retrograde, so pre-retrograde shadow, and he turns around on September 9th in Libra and then heads back to Virgo. So whatever comes up for you between now and the 9th is important information. You can even want to pay special attention to journaling during this time, because that's the material we're going to go back over when he turns around and retraces those steps before he turns around again and goes back over it when he turns direct. So be paying attention to what comes up for you, especially in terms of your thoughts, your perceptions, communication issues, all that. We have Venus is still in Leo. She'll be there till the 5th of September. Uranus is still in Taurus, but he just is turning retrograde today. Your lucky day, Capricorn. So the planet of expect the unexpected, big surprises, breakdowns, breakthroughs. Yeah. Whenever a planet stations, it's like it's in a holding pattern. So it's either stationing to go direct or it's stationing to go retrograde. So the stationing is that stopped energy, where it's kind of just holding in place and it's vibratory. There's vibration to it. And so it amplifies the energy of the planet. And the outer planets, the slower moving planets, definitely impact us in terms of our whole big life shifts, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Uranus is in Taurus, retrograde today. He'll be retrograde until January 2023, and then he'll turn around again. Uranus spends a long time in each sign. So find where Taurus is on your chart, and that's the area of life where you might have some surprises. We also have the new moon in Virgo coming up on the 27th. So of course, I will be offering a reading for that. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's see what's going on your cosmic journey. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Card 12. See the full path. Enter one step forward, one step onward. Really beautiful. Here's where I saw see the path. It's kind of like a little bit of a maze. Enter, period. One step forward, one step onward. What are you moving on from here, Capricorn? Card 16. How can this be a wonderful win-win-win? So 1 and 6 is 7. There's a spiritual message here for you. Something that might be appealing to your sense of fairness, or at least striking a happy medium. Where can we meet in the middle and have a win-win outcome? This is 6 of Wands energy right here. And card 19, 1 and 9 is 10. So we're talking about a cycle closing out, and that's what I feel. Memento mori. There might not be a someday. Don't put anything off. There might not be a someday. What are you closing out? What's this feels a little bit like the death card, right? With the skull, it's like what's closing out, what's growing in you, what's changing in you, what's transforming in you, and don't put off for tomorrow what you can begin to take action on today. Even if it's just meeting someone in the middle and creating a win-win situation. That would be a big step, right? One step forward, one step onward. So let's see what's going on in your connection, Cap. Whoop. If you're here as a cross watcher, that's fine. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. Please don't forget to subscribe if you've been watching for a while. Like the video, share if you feel called to do so. That's how I get my message out to the masses. King of Cups. Keeper of your heart, maybe? Hanged Man. Yes. Row, freeze frame. Flag on the play. We have the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Lovers. I'll hold these up for you. Ten of Cups. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. What is going on here? High Priestess. We have 1, 2, 3 kings. We're missing the King of Wands. Nope, didn't get it. 7 of Cups. Okay, so, what's on the bottom? 4 of Pentacles. Something you might be holding on to here. With a little bit of stubborn energy, it feels like. Just going to say that. The king we have to pay attention to that didn't show up here in the main spread is the King of Wands. So there may be some energy here about someone who has yet to claim the connection, claim the love, claim whatever it is you have on offer. Could also be representing an unavailable lover. So we're going to see, right? Because we have the King of Cups crossed by the Hanged Man. So that sort of tells me that on some level, things are sort of static. There's a delay. It's just sort of stagnant energy. And it feels to me like it may be coming from this person's reluctance to share their feelings. May not be someone who can easily communicate their feelings. Now, this could be you, it could be the other person. Always remember you may need to flip the energies around. King of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we've got Pisces in the Hanged Man. So take that as it speaks to you. But there's something here that feels like things just aren't moving. They're kind of hung up here. And it may be because there's something may have happened, but underneath in your unconscious awareness, we have the Four of Swords. That's deep reflection. It's very healing energy, but it's healing energy by kind of going to ground and, you know, shutting out all the noise and taking the time, getting very zen, very, very meditative. Listen to what comes through for you. This is also retrograde energy. All the re's in retrograde come through in this Four of Swords. You know, relax, rest, review, reevaluate, reassess, realign, renew, recharge. Can even be reunite. All the re-energy. And we got some retrograde stuff happening. Hierophant in the recent past, talking about commitment. What's crowning you though? Here in your conscious awareness, Lovers, it is about this beautiful, you know, you're connected to somebody at the level of soul. There is love here. I can see that because we have the King of Cups. This is somebody who has definitely captured your heart. Look at the near future, 10 of Cups. I likey. Now the message from Spirit is King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, we have someone who kind of can be aloof and a little bit cool. It definitely speaks to that King of Cups who doesn't express their emotions very well, which is actually kind of coming through a little bit reversed. Not that they don't feel the feels. There's a lot of love here in this reading already. I can see it. But that they don't always have the easiest time expressing their feelings, and then they kind of clam up. So that could be it, but that doesn't mean they don't have good intentions. So I'm just going to say that. In the hidden energy, King of Pentacles, this person could be absolutely in consideration of life partnership. And you just don't know it. And then we have the High Priestess in your hopes and fears. And I kind of think it's coming through as a little bit of a hope that your intuition, your spidey senses are operating at full tilt and are serving you well. But in the fear, it could also be speaking to separation and no communication, as well as hidden feelings. So that makes sense to me as well. 7 of Cups in the opportunities going forward. There are a lot of options for how you can get your win-win outcome here. Part of the option would be dropping that center pentacle that's guarding your heart chakra, sort of, you know, not being as rigid or as stubborn. All right, Cap, if you're here as Capricorn, you know what of I speak. I'm a sister earth sign. I know all about the stubborn thing. It's usually because we're right, but I digress. I always say in tarot readings, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And in my little head, my mind's going, I can have both. I know I can have both. Anyway, I tease. Lots of options, but there could be a lot to process on an emotional nature, an emotional level, I should say, to kind of point the way forward. Okay. We're looking at the King of Cups and the Hanged Man. Oh, wow. Oh, I want to cry. This just got me. I don't know why. It's like it's almost like I can see you standing at the edge of the beach, right? Looking out on the horizon, just waiting for them to come back. Right? But there's this very stalled out energy here. Ugh. Where's the moon right now? I feel like really emotional. I should know this, but I wasn't paying attention this morning. Okay, so, you know, it's like this is someone you really love and things aren't moving, and it feels to me like part of the challenge is you just kind of have to surrender to it all. And there we are, having you anticipating their return, anticipating the happiness. It's just right out there. You can see it. Yeah, that's a difficult situation. I can absolutely appreciate that. And now I'm seeing the Four of Swords a little bit more from the healing perspective. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. I love it. I love it. And then it's like, there you are, Four of Pentacles. So, little twist here. Yeah, some healing, but still in that reevaluation of everything with the Four of Swords. Because I think you're still envisioning, at least in your unconscious awareness, a new beginning with this person. Maybe up-leveling the commitment between you. And yet, here you are saying, you know what, but I can go slow. I can go slow, especially if you're here as the Earth sign, especially if you're here as the Capricorn. Yeah, this is fine. I can take my time. And it's good because it's like you're setting intentions here, deep in thought, deep in the Zen zone, contemplating the future, contemplating this connection in a more up-leveled frame, and saying, yeah, and I want to be really clear about it. I want to set my intentions for this. I want to move very deliberately, very even with practicality. This Four of Pentacles coming through now underneath has a little bit of a different feel than this one did. The feeling here is that you're not letting go of it. You're holding on to what you believe you can have, and you're contemplating it, and you're getting very, very a clear vision of it. That's why I'm sitting here with my eyes closed, and I'm thinking of that Four of Swords. And in the traditional tarot, he's kind of laying down with his hands in prayer position, and the stained glass above him says Pax, which is Latin for peace. And there's just this really comfortable, zen, quiet, safe, reflective, meditative energy about that Four of Swords. And that's what I'm feeling. It's almost like I feel you in meditation, plotting the course forward, not letting go of that energy. Because you want the happiness and you want them to return. Okay. Now, if you're in connection with this person in 3D and communicating regularly, and that part about them returning isn't the issue, you want the enthusiasm, you want the passion, the joy. Hierophant in the past. Yeah, I feel like this is, wow, really amazing. Hierophant with the Empress and this Nine of Wands. There's the not giving up. There's the no quitting you. persevering against all odds. That's what I feel a little bit of what I'm seeing in that Four of Pentacles underneath. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely something you consider from the highest version of yourself with that Hierophant. It is all about commitment, but it's also about unconditional love. And I do feel that your worry here in the past. I do know that this has been probably a little bit of an anxiety-provoking exercise for you, Capricorn, or whoever you are watching if you're a cross-watcher. Yeah, it feels like it's been something like you've been constantly lying in wait for some kind of shift in this person's thinking. We have the King of Swords, or in their feelings. We have the King of Cups, all the same person. And what you want is them to commit. And when I say commit, it's not like, you know, put a ring on it, although it could be Ace of Pentacles, but it's more about, like, are we in this together? Are we on the same page? Are we moving in the same direction? Do we have an end in mind here? Are we moving towards something longer lasting? Can we plan for the future? That's what I think you're after. At least by the cards that I see here. Lovers with the Hanged Man. Oh my God. I think you're totally surrendering to it. The Hanged Man in this case, over here it's the delay. It's the stagnant energy. Here it's coming through as like, I really want to understand this. So in order to understand my beloved lovers, I kind of have to surrender to it. I have to surrender to life on life's terms. Why is this person avoiding me? It's coming through like as a question. Because you're looking for the clarity. It's there. It's already been gifted to you. It's somewhere in the recesses of your mind. If you get real quiet in this Four of Swords, you may get the clarity you need. You may have an aha moment or an epiphany. Because if this person is avoiding you, and I'm seeing a King of Cups avoiding talking about their feelings, I'm seeing a King of Swords who avoids, you know, at all cost, right? Kind of gets real quiet and very mysterious and doesn't talk a lot and doesn't share a lot. Even can become a little cool and aloof. So I feel like you're trying to understand it, and the best way to do that is to kind of give over to it and surrender to it. And then we have the Ten of Cups here in the near future. Devil. Well, that's Capricorn energy. Four of Swords. And the World. More Saturnian energy. Capricorn and Aquarius. Yeah. Whether you are the Cap or you're here dealing with the Capricorn, you are definitely wanting to heal whatever has gone down between you. I'm still seeing how you're trying to find a happy medium, or at least that should be part of your goal, right? And that Four of Swords, again, there's some healing that needs to take place. I have a feeling that your person is really afraid. You want the Ten of Cups, and there's like all kinds of fear and shadow coming into the situation and harsh lessons. It just feels like lessons are being learned the very hardest possible way to get to this sort of happily ever after. So we do have that, like I said, a Sagittarius in the World card representing the closing of a cycle and the beginning, the hope of a beginning of something new. Of a new cycle. So, and I'm seeing you down here also with the Four of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles on it. So the Four of Swords with the World, with the Four of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, very similar energy. Very similar energy. Let me think my way to a new beginning. Let me realign myself to the path of a new beginning. In this connection, I don't see you splitting or them splitting even. I mean, you may not be in communication right now, but that's why you may be processing a lot, and you may be coming to realize that their avoidance is fear-based. That came through for somebody else too. I want to say it was Gemini. Oh, now it's going to drive me crazy, right? It was Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, Or if you are here as a Libra in your chart anywhere, okay? Because what came through in that reading is what I'm seeing right here, which is there's really not ill intentions here. There's just someone who probably acts cool and aloof and distant, and it hurts your feelings. Yeah, a lot, right? And it feels like everything's on hold, and they just either disappear or clam up. And I'm here to tell you it's not because they're evil, it's not because they're sinister, it's because they're afraid. This is probably someone who's a touch commitment phobic or just afraid of getting hurt. I'm feeling this may have been their energy. When I felt it when it came out, I'm feeling like somebody's in self-protection mode. Somebody's guarded. Over here with you, it felt like, no, I'm not letting go of this. Oh, hell no. And with this person now, I'm seeing that what needs to be healed is their fear. Yes. I feel like Spirit's telling you, you have everything you need to manifest some wish fulfillment here. And the wish being that you can experience some change, growth, and transformation with this person, or that they can. I'm just going to say it that way. The King of Swords with the Death card, it's like something has to die off. What has to die off here so that this person can be, reborn unto themselves? It's almost like what they do is they overthink the situation. They come at it very strategically. They're always trying to, move the pieces around on the chessboard. And it, that energy, fine on the battlefield, but there's no battle here. Does that make sense? And I kind of feel like that's what's changing, or what is available for change and growth and transformation. And it doesn't mean that the person themselves has to change entirely. It's just the way they perceive, King of Swords, the situation. So Spirit's telling you, you've got all the tools to bring about this wish fulfillment, some emotional balance here with that Nine of Cups, some change and growth and transformation with this person who's strategizing their moves because they live in fear. They avoid. They disappear or they clam up. I'm seeing almost all of those things, by the way. Okay, King of Pentacles in the hidden energies. Aw. Yeah, it's really nice. They're feeling the emotional distance. They don't like it. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles with that Four of Cups in between. They don't want to miss an opportunity here. They know you're the gift, right? There's the Ace of Cups being offered. They feeling the emotional distance. They're not happy. They know you're not happy. They definitely are invested in the connection. This is what they're working out behind the scenes. Maybe not even in their conscious awareness. But what's hidden from you is they do see the two of you in 3D. They see you as a couple in 3D. The King and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's what's being worked through. Some measure of give and take and reciprocity. Bridging that emotional distance. Let's look at the High Priestess and your hopes and fears. High Priestess with the King of Swords again. Yeah, this person is like cool as a cucumber. Hard to read, I get the impression. Probably very loving. Like, I'm feeling this person, and I think like in their best moments, they've brought you joy. And I feel like there's something really special here about them, and I don't know that they see it in themselves. If I had to say what's their fear, it's one part commitment, but also that they don't have what it takes. They don't have what it takes to go the distance. Something in them. It's not you. It's in them. So I'm kind of seeing you with more hope than fear here. That's good news. You know, kind of trusting your intuition that the two of you will speak, that you'll have this moment where that's the win-win, right? The Six of Wands. That's what I said. This is Six of Wands energy right here. So it feels like there's an opportunity, or at least you're keeping some measure of hope alive, that your intuition is on point, that this person will come back from wherever they are, energetically at least, and work through it with you. Talk it out. Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups. Now we have a King and Queen. King of Pentacles again. King of Cups again. Like I said, we got the King and Queen of Cups. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. I don't think I see the Queen. So that's telling you need to get more practical about it. And we don't have the King or Queen of Wands. So the King and Queen of Wands is talking to me about, you know, feeling all lit up. Operating from pure passion, desire. So there's something there. There may be something you can work through there. But here we have the King and Queen of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Cups. It's, you know, and at first I thought maybe the opportunity were all the options, but it's kind of feeling like it might be a little bit confusing. You might get some mixed messages from this person. So keep your heart open. That's okay. King of Pentacles can also come through. That can be, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you're here as a cross watcher, it could just be their energy coming through. But the King of Pentacles can kind of also be a little bit stubborn. And the King of Cups underneath suggests that you may still run into some mixed messages coming from this person who really does love you, but doesn't maybe know, or really does care deeply, and maybe not know how to express it. Very interesting reading. But I definitely see that, I see them seeing you as coupled up in 3D and reciprocal. Okay? So that's what I have for you for this part of the reading. I'm going to take it to the extended. The link is below for that, and that's going to be all from their point of view. So whoever this is who's showing up in almost all the kings, one more and we've got an emperor, I'll take it from their perspective. We'll see what's going on with them, how they see it all going down. Okay, so here's what we have. King of Cups came out twice, and the Queen of Cups is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hanged Man is Pisces. We have the Sun is Leo. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. We have the Hierophant is Taurus. The Empress, we have Divine Feminine energy in the house, Taurus and Libra. Lovers is Gemini. Hanged Man is Pisces. Devil is Capricorn. The World is Capricorn and Aquarius. We have the King of Swords out twice. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Death card is Scorpio. The Magician is Virgo and Gemini. King and Queen of Pentacles. The King's out twice. The Queen's here too. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have High Priestess is Pisces. Yeah, that's what we have. Pretty interesting reading for you, Capricorn. I still think you're going for the win-win. So it's available to you. Let's see what your person has to say. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a minute. Bye for now.